Are you wondering what buildings will be considered the tallest in the future? Are these buildings constructed already? Or are there other buildings to be built that would exceed the current record of the tallest building in the world? Well, do not worry because through this video, all these questions will be answered, so make sure to watch the video until the end. But before anything else, please show some support by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. Please also hit the notification bell to be updated for more videos like this one. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Number 10. Burj Khalifa. The Burj Khalifa towers over Dubai at an incredible height of 828 meters. It's roughly twice as tall as the Empire State Building and 3 times as tall as the Eiffel Tower. Its components reach nearly a fifth of the way around the planet when laid end to end. One of the most outstanding features of Burj Khalifa is its cloud-piercing height. The Burj Khalifa holds 6 world records in addition to being the world's tallest building. The Burj Khalifa is also the world's tallest freestanding construction, with the most stories, the highest occupied floor, the highest outdoor observation deck, the world's longest elevator travel distance, and the world's tallest service elevator. Every year on New Year's Eve, a fireworks or laser show is held on the Burj Khalifa, attracting thousands of spectators on the ground and millions more watching online. The latest fireworks show was on January 1, 2017, and a laser show was on New Year's Eve in 2018. Laser shows are also held at various events and festivals. After some years, this building will still be considered one of the tallest buildings in the world. Number 9. Dubai Creek Tower. The Dubai Creek Tower, presently known as Dubai Creek Tower, is expected to be the global emblem of the 21st century. It was designed by Santiago Calatrava, a Spanish architect. Calatrava says the design was inspired by the flower. The cable arrays that support the tower are also constructed with the structure of lily leaves in mind. The tower also resembles a minaret, which is an important feature in mosque building. Moreover, Michael Calatrava, Santiago Calatrava's son, told the press at the groundbreaking ceremony that the team is unsure how much taller the Dubai Creek Tower will be than the Burj Khalifa. Later sources indicated that the Dubai Creek Tower will be 100 meters taller than the Burj Khalifa. The tower is projected to be constructed at a cost of $1 billion. It will join the UAE's list of highest skyscrapers once it is completed. The developer MR will not reveal the precise height of Dubai Creek Tower until it opens in 2022 or later, in order to avoid it being surpassed by competing developments. Given that it will be taller than the Burj Khalifa, after a few years, this structure will be considered one of the world's highest structures. Number 8. Burj Mubarak Al-Kabir. The Burj Mubarak Al-Kabir is a projected skyscraper in Madinat Al-Harir, a future metropolis. To commemorate the popular Arabian folk story collection 1001 Arabian Nights, the tower will be 1001 meters tall. This tower's development is expected to be completed in 2030. If no other taller structures are built before then, this tower will be the world's tallest on the completion date. If built, the Burj Mubarak Al-Kabir Tower will take roughly 25 years to complete. A bridge connecting Madinat Al-Harir to Kuwait City, which is located across a bay from the intended location of Madinat Al-Ahir, is also part of the proposal. The Burj Dubai is already taller than the Taipei 101 and, when completed, will be the world's highest freestanding skyscraper, at least until the Burj Mubarak Al-Kabir rises. Isn't it exciting to see this incredible tower? Number 7. Jeddah Tower. The Jeddah Tower is located approximately 20 kilometers north of the city of Jeddah. The land where the Jeddah Tower sits is currently still desolated terrain, but the region is planned to be developed in a new district of Jeddah known as Jeddah Economic City. with the Jeddah Tower serving as the centerpiece of the project. Saudi Arabian Prince Al-Walid bin Talal suggested the Jeddah Tower with the goal of making it the world's next highest building. The actual height of the Jeddah Tower will not be revealed by officials until it is completed. It is being kept a secret to avoid the tower from being overtaken by other prospective rivalry projects, and to ensure that the skyscraper succeeds in becoming the world's next tallest structure as predicted. The actual height is unclear. The only certainty is that the tower will be at least 1,000 meters tall. Sky Mile Tower. Tokyo is a massive city with relatively little room for additional infrastructure, especially large-scale initiatives like the next Tokyo 2045. A project like this can only work if land is reclaimed, which will be done in Tokyo Bay, the bay area that stretches along Tokyo's shore. This means the skyscraper will be constructed on an artificial island, comparable to one of Dubai's most iconic structures, the Burj Al Arab, which was also constructed on reclaimed land. The project's name is the Sky Tower Mile, and it will be completed in 2045. If all goes well, this massive structure that could be seen emerging from the ground in Tokyo will be the world's highest structure. It will be able to hold roughly 55,000 people at a height of 1 mile. It's no surprise that it will dwarf all other enormous structures on the planet. Its remarkable dimensions will be 5 times that of France's Eiffel Tower. Number 5. Dubai City Tower. The Dubai City Tower, also known as the Dubai Vertical City, is a proposed ultra-high-rise skyscraper that was first unveiled on August 25, 2008. If built, the Dubai City Tower will be nearly 3 times the height of the Burj Khalifa, making it the world's tallest man-made structure. The Dubai City Tower will be over 7 times the Empire State Building's height. The building has 400 floors and the primary elevator is a 125 miles per hour vertical bullet train. The Eiffel Tower's design was influenced by the need to contend with massive wind forces. It consists of a central core with 6 outlying buildings connected to it every 100 floors. The Dubai City Tower is expected to use 37,000 megawatt per hour of power per year, with a peak demand of 15 megawatts. Solar, thermal, and wind power will provide the majority of the energy. Number 4. Exceed 4000. The futuristically titled Exceed 4000, designed by Taizé Construction Corporation as an intelligent structure, would manage light, temperature, and air pressure in response to changing exterior weather conditions. The Exceed 4000, unlike traditional skyscrapers, would have to actively safeguard its occupants from significant air pressure gradations and weather fluctuations along its huge elevation. To maintain internal environmental conditions, it was designed to utilize solar power. According to some estimates, the Exceed 4000 structure will cost between $300 and $900 billion to build. A wonderfully magnificent vision. For the Japanese, its mountain-like shape was immensely appealing. Because of its height in particular, it would have been 224 meters taller than Mount Fuji, Japan's most famous mountain, at 4,000 meters. It may also hold between 500,000 and 1 million people. Peter Neville, a man faced with various obstacles, was in charge of the core concept and development. The planet was the greatest of these. Number 3. Tokyo Tower of Babel. Just a bit of history. The Tower of Babel was the first skyscraper in the world, as well as a symbol of Babylon's might and arrogance. The massive structure referenced in the Bible has captivated generations of people. However, everyone has a different idea of what it originally looked like. Only one item has been agreed upon by historians. The tower was reported to reach into the sky. The father of history, Herodotus, regarded Babylon's emblem as a world marvel. Relative to this, Tokyo Tower of Babel is one of the world's tallest projected structure. It was inspired by the biblical Tower of Babel, a skyscraper that could reach the heavens, and was first proposed in 1992. With as many as 30 million people living in this arena, this Tower of Babel would reach a height of 10 kilometers, with a primary function of population support. It would be mostly composed of steel and would take around 100 years to finish, costing $27.218 billion. Number 2. The Launch Loop. A launch loop, also known as Luftstrom loop, is a proposed system for launching things into orbit that uses a moving cable-like system enclosed with a sheath that is attached to the Earth on two ends and hangs above the atmosphere in the middle. It was Keith Luftstrom who submitted a design proposal for an active structural maglev cable transit system that would be roughly 2,000 kilometers long and maintain an altitude of up to 80 kilometers. Keith Luftstrom detailed launch loops in the American Astronautical Society newsletter's Readers Forum in November 1981 and the L5 News in August 1982. A launch loop would appear to outside viewers to be a massive version of the St. Louis Arc, with a peak nearly in low Earth orbit but just a few inches thick. The magic arises from the fact that electromagnetic attraction to the iron cable through the sheath can be employed for travel. While there are significant engineering hurdles, unlike a space elevator, this would not require any new materials technologies. Existing forges that create bridge cabling could make the iron cable, and the electromagnetic sheath could use a lot of existing technologies from the hard drive manufacturing business. Number 1. The Space Elevator. Tsiolkovsky imagined a spindle-shaped cable with a celestial castle at the end, suspended in a geosynchronous orbit at an altitude of 35,786 kilometers, inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. A space elevator is a proposed transportation device that would convey satellites, space stations, or even people into space beyond Earth's atmosphere. A strong yet thin wire or tether would be anchored to the Earth and extend beyond the gravitational pull of the planet. A vehicle would travel up and down the tether, entering and exiting space. The wire would have to be anchored near the equator to work. The Earth appears to be a ball with a long string or stick extending from it from the exterior. What is the point of having a space elevator? Well, it is not just to break records, but launching something into orbit is now too expensive. Each voyage requires millions of dollars and lots of gasoline. Trips into space could become more routine and less expensive with the development of a space elevator. Once a day, the carrier might be launched. The cost of sending people or objects to space would drop from over $20,000 to roughly $500 per pound. It would make space travel more commonplace, much like how railroads and airplanes made cross-country travel possible when it was previously impossible. So, which among the top 10 tallest buildings of the future have you expected to be on the list? Are you excited to witness the tallest buildings of the future that are yet to be constructed? Let me know your answers by using the comments section below. Well, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to smash the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the Luxe Luxury channel to show some support. Please also hit the notification bell to be updated for more of our luxurious videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.